Welcome to Dorker Realms. While most gamers will be familiar with Dungeons & Dragons from the newest edition of the game, there is a movement amongst some players called the Old School Revival, taking inspiration from the design philosophy of the earliest editions of D&D and bringing them into the modern era. These games and adventures emphasize the weird, the challenging, and the hardcore. Bear witness as our intrepid players explore unusual and dangerous tales in these old school adventures. This is part 3 of Enter the Dagon. Though the adventures may be listened to in any order, we recommend beginning with the first episode of any given adventure. We go now to the table to delve into Dorker Realms.
Welcome back to my private island, Bindell L. Johnson's Dorker Realms. I just have to take care of a few pesky sleepers. They're everywhere. Oh my god, surrounded by them. Okay, so let's talk about what we're actually doing.
And by we, he means him.
Well, I kind of... Actually...
You only sat for a week, too. So.
Oh, wait, he's got an idea.
Burns too much. I technically can dispel this. Let me, Okay, I burnt 20 points, right? So if we take 10 off of stamina, let's say, and then just 10 off of agility, we'll make it easy. That would actually give me the strength to get you back across, too. Because I'd still have 12, so I could carry one person at a time. You don't think so?
Along a rope over open cliff?
Yeah, you're right. That's probably not really actually doable.
Reza just drops Bindell like a bag.
Okay,
in full armor.
but I could then burn... So I could take 2 points off of that and 3 points there. That's 5. Yeah, I could... It'd still be hard. I can maybe get a dispel off.
Do you want to?
Well, it would only dispel 20 feet around me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so if I rest and then change my spells to Invisible Companion, I could summon one of those to get you guys across. Then we'd all be over here. I guess I could, like, look around for treasure and maybe kill all the other wizards in their sleep.
Would he feel okay with that?
Bindell?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be fine with it.
Yeah, even though he didn't actually get to... Well, I guess technically he did get to prove himself because he cast the entire
I
island.
beat all the wizards.
No, I know. No, you're right.
They're all done. I won this fucking duel. They didn't even know. They were like, oh, I lost. And that was it.
Would you want to do it yourself, or would you want to try and wake up your group so we could all...
I don't know how to wake you up.
Jump?
You said like a specific, very powerful magic would have to wake us up, right?
A dispel of a high enough level would wake you up,
You
but
might have to burn more to do that.
I would have to burn more to do it. And it would take a minimum of an hour to cast it, and it would last for 24 hours and continue to dispel everything around me, so I wouldn't be able to move for 24 hours after casting.
I mean, if you've managed to gather us all in the tower, that's fine.
True.
And Bindell sat underneath the Bodhi tree.
Because then we could just, like, jump, backstab, spellcast.
Well, at this point, I'm going to have to wait like a day.
Yeah.
Just to reset a spell to Invisible Companion. So, I guess we're going to past, like, a night's sleep here.
Sure.
And then, okay. So there's only one of those candies left? Or no, there was 2 more.
It was a pate and then 2.
Pastries.
Yeah. And the wine.
And the wine.
Oh yeah, I wonder what the wine is.
That's a good question.
I'll try some wine, Danny.
Hopefully it's not poison.
I like to think that this doesn't bother Bindell at all. He's like Kermit the Frog with the tea in that meme.
So there's enough
That's
for,
none of my business.
But that's none of my business. Ba-dum-bum.
There's enough for 4 quaffs.
Okay, I'll have a quaff.
It grants you a larger die to all saving throws for 4 hours.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to cast Shield before eating a pastry. And then eat a pastry, which...
I feel so safe while eating this pastry.
That upgrades my die to a D24, right?
I don't know
Correct.
what it tastes like because it's in a condom.
And then I'm going to cast Invisible Companion.
Wow, that rolls a lot.
A nice little 5. We might have to go for a second roll here. Yeah, I need a better one. Okay. I summon a new permanent staff member at the school of Mendel L. Johnson.
You summon him all the way back there?
No,
And he
well-
has to come travel to you?
No, he's going to be permanent at the school when we're done here.
Oh, you get a permanent invisible.
He's going to serve me for the next 80 years.
That's not permanent for you. Not even
True.
close.
Not even, and definitely not for Edmund.
The companion moves at 150 feet and can fly. It is not man-shaped, although its exact form is difficult to discern. It makes its capabilities known at the time most useful to the caster. As long as the companion is present, the caster can make a DC 10 luck check once per week in a dire situation, and on success it is revealed that the invisible companion has some hitherto unknown ability that is helpful hitherto. No, hitherto furrow.
Heretofore.
Hitherto-for.
No, heretofore.
Heretofore. Another good one.
It's basically the same thing as hitherto, but heretofore unknown.
Fuck you. Heretofore.
I mean,
Thank you for the correction. I appreciate it. I do actually appreciate it. On an ability that is helpful in that situation, judge's discretion. For example, the companion may be able to pick locks, or create fresh water, or heal wounds. The companion is considered to have an ability score of 22 and can carry as much weight as a large draft horse.
Holy balls.
Remember, it flies.
Yeah.
It can communicate simple information verbally in the common tongue. There's also a 75% chance that it has some knowledge that is useful to the caster, whether from prior tasks or something from its native plane, provided he asks the right questions. It has an AC of 23, 11d8 HP. All attacks against it have a 50% chance of missing due to its invisibility, and it can wield all weapons at a +9 attack bonus. Its attacks are considered magical.
God damn.
I have that go and retrieve my companions.
Okay.
You never had a friend like me, Mr. Bindel. I hate saying this, but it feels like
Maybe it knows how to wake people up, even if they're magically enchanted to sleep. Danny?
Is it literally just my discretion?
Yep.
he says, "I'm too fucking good for you," and just goes away. He goes to Prague to
He
find
does.
himself. What?
All right. He wakes up my companions.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying the thing I said.
Oh, no.
Cool fucking blimey.
I got you out of there.
Blazing.
Also, I don't feel too good. My agility's shit, and my skin's all burnt.
What happened?
Well, a bunch of bugs came, and then I was like, sleep! And the entire island is asleep right now. So
So sorry. I didn't.
I kind of want to kill all of the wizards, and then take all of their cool stuff, and then leave.
Well, you've saved at least mine, if not all of our lives. So.
I think he would have got out on his own.
Well, that's irrelevant to me.
Quill didn't make it.
What are you talking about? And I hold up like his severed hand.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I can restore vitality.
It's like a necrotic
It
living
becomes
arm.
the Addams family, like the thing.
Oh.
You will be the goat's hand.
You know what? Bindelo Johnson, I think I owe you a life debt here.
Also, well, me and, what was your name?
Oh, it can communicate?
Yeah, I can speak
Common
common.
tongue. Yeah.
Jack.
My new companion, Jack. He's gonna work at the school after this. Jack, he got you out.
We can't see.
Oh, so just act like I'm not here,
No,
huh?
He woke you up too. Everyone else is asleep.
I come from a family of Jacks. I apologize, you're just not visible.
I come from a family of Jacks. Is that like I have a black friend?
No, his last name is Scrimjack.
Oh, okay.
My
I'm
father's
part
gay.
of the Jack family.
He'll check in the infrared spectrum. Can he see anything?
Can he?
No.
No.
Has no.
I'm sorry,
heat.
I didn't mean to overlook you. It just you're visible, I guess.
Invisible companion.
I guess it's kind
They're
of
quite handy.
isn't it? Well, Jack,
We do have a lot of hands.
By the way, we have a rotating shift schedule at the library. I don't like to work you guys too hard, so like we'll talk about it when we get back. But it's like a 5 days on, 2 day off thing. You can kind of pick your own schedule. You can take
Cool.
sick days.
there's a real.
Do I get medical?
You do get medical.
Good.
It's only administered by other invisible companions, though.
That's the way we like it.
I figured. Us normies can't really fathom your anatomy, so
much
I
less witness it.
there's ways. There's ways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's
Maybe we can talk this when we get back because I feel bloody awful.
yeah. Here, have this pate, Pothos.
Pothos eats it.
There you go. Get some health back or whatever.
I can lay on hands, right?
Not on Pothos.
Definitely not.
What's the
Well,
pate grant?
I'm neutral.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, you could.
I can.
Because how many points do I wake up with?
Plus 3 hit dice
2.
to the
It's been 24 hours.
PC's hit points for 1 hour.
Oh, so it doesn't actually heal, it just adds?
Yeah, but I would assume those would be the ones that remain
Sorry.
after the fact.
There was too much talking going on. What am I doing?
How much health? Sorry.
3 hit dice.
So 3d10s.
So who wants a massage?
Me.
Okay, I go up to
Can
Ben.
we get back to...
We're at the tower. I have him bringing you here back.
I'm doing lay on hands
Blimey. No, to your heart.
It's not a massage though. That's not how you do it. You gotta do it correctly.
with my holy symbol, and then.
No, that's not how you do it.
With your beard.
Oh, I imbibe everybody
I-
with my cask.
I rolled exactly 27, which is my full hit points.
Nice.
Perfect. I'll take a swig of that.
Okay, there you
Glug,
go.
glug.
And the recipient must make a fortitude save against a DC of 5+2 for every drink had that day.
Mm,
Oh, you have a really low stamina.
I have an 8. So yeah, I still succeed.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't get drunk.
Well, a little bit buzzed. It's pretty good. I feel pretty good.
And we're adjacent? Or no, we're the
No,
same.
We're
Yeah,
the same.
Okay. But I still roll, right?
Yes, you always
Okay.
have to roll.
Yeah.
It's just...
The
you're-
way.
Why are you answering in character?
That's a good question.
It's good. No, you're dedicated. You know.
I'm
method
channeling
actor.
the spirit of Petra.
You always rolled it...
Oh, jeez, that sucks. All right. Well, 2
Sort of us
plus
ourselves.
2 is 4. So I don't think I cleared 11. So I think I got my first. Yeah.
Yeah, it's disapproval.
So that
Still-
means your disapproval increases by 1.
Okay.
So now on a 1 to 2, you automatically fail.
It's a critical miss.
Okay. So yeah, I'll try again.
Would you roll?
2.
Oh, good. You critically missed. Now we can see
No.
what...
2, you rolled a 2.
Yes, that is his roll. His critical miss range goes up too.
Right, but doesn't the critical miss range based on this? Oh no, you're right. Oh fuck.
Yes. Yes.
Critically missed.
I love these dice.
Now we actually get to see what happens when a cleric critically misses.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what page that's on.
Doesn't he have a unique version of that table?
Oh shit.
In
actually,
his
you're
stuff?
right. Let me pull
Oh,
that
does it? Oh, I think
Pretty
it does.
sure.
Yeah.
prepared.
Here we go. Roll as DCC clerics. 1d4 per point of disapproval modified by luck. So I don't have any extra luck.
You have 2 disapproval now.
Mm-hmm. So 2d4. 1. And then the other 4. 1. So I got 2. Besect with a general feeling of love for their fellow man, the paladin is at a -1 to actions until they spend 5 minutes extolling the virtues of how great people, things, activities are.
So you just basically keep praising Bindel for 5 minutes.
I don't want any more beer, by the way. We're going to have to move on to the dwarf.
Okay. Oh, by the way.
Until you spent 5 minutes extolling the virtues of Bindel L. Johnson.
More the beer. I mean, it's pretty good.
It's tasty at
Beer
least.
is not his fellow man.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Fellow Man? I thought it said people, things.
Even though this adventure really sucked, Bindel really saved our asses by doing something extraordinary. And
Yeah.
Pothos and I are only alive here because...
And Pothos was very valiant and, didn't flee at all.
What I hear is true. Pothos dragged me, like 30 feet?
Yeah,
Couldn't flee.
hey, whatever. And, you guys are there and you supported me and,
We're all alive.
yeah, we're all left. And, hey, now that you're back, let's blow that freaking cave to Kingdom Come.
Nope, we're not doing that.
Ooh. That might wake them up.
Oh, I didn't know how crazy that would be. Okay.
Damage sometimes can, but it might allow... no.
I don't think damage will wake them. It's more just the stability of the island and unknown side effects. And I want to get out of here as quickly as possible.
Definitely not.
Oh, I thought you
The
wanted to murder
island comes
Hobo.
in and out of existence.
Right.
We'll kill each of the wizards, and we'll steal all of the cool treasure.
Okay, there we go.
And if we see any of those guys that met us on the docks, maybe kill them too. I don't know how angry they'll be if they find out we stole a bunch of stuff.
We've got a week. Right?
Yep, well, 6 days now. And then I'm going to fly this tower out of here.
That's a thing you can... Blimey.
13 plus 6.
I don't want the whole island.
19.
There's a lot of people on it.
You're
I'm staggered.
Are you neutral?
Neutral, yeah.
Okay, so you get 2 dice.
2 hit dice?
Yeah.
That's D8s for me.
2 d8s?
Yeah.
6
Did you drink?
plus... Oh, yeah.
Oh, Seal was strength.
Did you roll on it?
Gotta roll a luck roll, right?
No, it's a stamina roll. Stamina. Fort save.
You feel a terrible rumbling underneath your feet.
Oh, maybe we just try and get out of here. Or
What am I trying to beat? 11? 10?
7?
Oh, yeah, I did.
It starts growing in intensity very quickly as the island begins sinking.
Uh-oh.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yep, time to... Can you fly us out of here?
What's the health thing?
Nope,
7.
we're just going for one of the boats.
Okay.
I grab anything valuable I find along the way and tell them to do the same.
Yep. We're running. We're booking it.
The island is rapidly sinking. As you arrive at the gatehouse, the docks are already mostly underwater, and the black-sailed ships are being dragged into the inky water as debris and flotsam rises to the surface.
Jax, carry me.
Wait, what about us?
And Pothos, one of us under each arm.
What?
Yes.
That's
All
how
right.
come Floating things, we can paddle or something.
Okay, but the massiveness is going to pull us under. So we need like a boat. Is there anything we can use to
I mean, there are boats, but they
You
are
two
intricately docked.
can make a luck check each as Pothos and Bindel are carried up into the sky by Jack.
5,
2,
How much did you succeed by?
9 for me.
10?
The two of you find a single black-sailed ship that has survived the destruction.
Jax, fly Pothos and I home. If the others make it back, great.
Curse
Without-
you.
Without a wizard to command it, the ship won't move on its own, so the two of you need to sail it as you see Bindel disappear into the distance.
We
Life in Denver, alive!
we shake our fists.
Oops. Sorry. I
It's
didn't,
fine.
See you.
It's whatever. We owe you our lives anyway. So
You know what sucks is like we have so many adventures where we get no treasure. So many.
or the person that gets the,
The ship
treasure
doesn't count as
dies.
a treasure?
It might.
Not much of one.
You get a wizard-guided ship.
It can be magically controlled, if they make it back to shore and give it to you.
But we could figure out how to lower the sails and maybe sail this thing over the course of some time.
I guess once we got back though, I'd send Jax out to try and find them.
But
He flies really fucking quick, dude.
Food of the gods.
It was a 3-day sail, though.
I have 30 rations
So-
as well.
He's really fucking
Right.
quick.
Yeah,
Between
but
his rations, food of the gods, and us figuring out how to sail, I don't think
Sure.
we're gonna starve before we get back.
I also
But it's the storms or whatever random
I also
bullshit
feel like he
happens.
probably flies like 3 times the speed of a boat, I bet. He's really fucking quick.
I mean, I
That's
can
still a
climb
day.
the mast
Sure.
pretty easy. Like, I can get the sails down and shit. We can get them open. We
Yeah.
just have to figure out how to steer in weather storms.
I mean, it's cool that I'm a farmer and I have the experience to sail a ship as well as a under the ground sapper.
Yeah,
that hates water, by the
fair
way.
enough, but
I mean, you clumsily putter around, you get the sails open, you drift further out to sea as Jack eventually finds and rescues you and helps guide you back to, he has a 70% chance to know how to sail a ship.
Hold on,
Oh, he does.
real quick.
Nice.
Real quick.
once per week.
Are we forgetting
only do that.
someone?
No, you left Edmund behind.
So he's dead.
Oh no!
He won't die. He has to be there for the openings.
What do we do on this island?
Yeah.
So he'll just be swept down with all of them. They don't die. Oh wait, maybe some of them do. It's just
He-
the insects that die.
He walks
Or
back
maybe they all
from
do
under
because
the
this has
ocean.
never happened.
Well, no, the island disappears periodically.
We don't know if that's how it disappears. Maybe it.
Now it's not.
Yeah, but also Edmund's like a immortal traveler. He'll be fine.
He's
He has to be
immortal,
back-
but he's not magical.
You don't know that. He has to be back for the next opening of. He definitely is, by the way. He used a scrying glass in episode 2.
Okay. The lost episode too.
I've never heard of an episode 2, and I think you should stop talking about it before you undo the 7 seals that keep it bound.
Okay, well, I guess that's another Indian to Dorker Realms. Do we want to do a
Hold on.
cathartic?
Wait, no, the cathartic's gonna be long as fuck because we didn't do shit.
I
right?
do want a cathartic.
Yes, we should. Definitely.
What did we fucking do?
Nothing.
We showed up, we ate breakfast.
I did a lot.
No, I know what
How
you
much
did.
EXP do I get
Uh,
for beating all those wizards?
Did you kill?
If they drown, I killed them.
Wait, is that how that works?
An amount that'll be figured out at a later date.
Also, it doesn't really matter because. Okay, so what was the actual prize for winning? If I had won, which I did win, but I didn't get the prize.
So if you win, so every time you win a round, you get carried up to the Grandmaster's table, and they serve you this kind of milky concoction that gives you permanent hit points forever for each round. And then if you win the whole tournament, they invite you up to welcome you into the Order of Dagon. And if you drink, you get paralyzed, and then they cut you open and they consume you alive to sustain their immortal brotherhood.
So winning means you die. It's like,
Also, the hit points are kind of whatever for a wizard, to be honest.
yeah. So
Unless it's
it's like fucking
D5 or 5 health each time or something.
Nicol Bolas.
Yeah, I just like that.
Well, okay. No, I don't feel bad.
Was there any other cool treasure you can find?
The wizards have lots of different trinkets and spell books and stuff.
So
Is the scroll?
There's a lot of treasure on the thrones if you steal them. Xander the Magnificent is a fake creation of a rogue named Adena the Wolf that's there to
fucking
rob
cool.
the jewels, and all of his casting is actually done by scrolls, and that's the reason he's watching you is because she didn't know the stipulations about no magic items and stuff, so she knows that she's gonna get fucking murked in the first round, so she actually comes to you 2 nights later to try and get your help to get off the island and, if possible, steal the jewels from the thrones.
man, so I assume you just had the island go down early since
No, it should have sunk the moment you put the masters to sleep. I didn't.
Oh.
I forgot that happens. So actually, you probably should have been the only survivor, if even.
Probably not even.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We appreciate that.
Well, I mean, I goofed, so.
Why does it sink if they go to sleep? It's just completely tied to them?
There's-
Yeah, they
Sinks, yeah.
control it, yeah. Even, if one of them dies and their morale breaks and they all try to flee, even that, while they're still conscious and trying to flee, the island starts sinking already.
Makes sense. They break the concentration.
That sucks.
What are the other party members, non-magical party members, supposed to do?
Well, it's up to you. It's a sandbox. You can try and sneak into the
You can try
towers, Yeah, they do too. Your first fight will be against this guy who's a gross toady
slimy
wizard. He literally sweats toads and stuff, and he sends his apprentice over in the night before that duel to throw a poison bomb at your tower and stuff. So you can try and
So us setting up a fucking watch was actually a good goddamn idea.
Not the first night.
No,
It was,
not the first night.
but yeah.
We would have stopped, but all right.
Was there anything inside that cave worth looking for or getting?
no, not really.
Sorry, I thought we discovered secret caves at the back of the island. How would we not supposed to?
I really want to say that
My logic, though, was
it's
they're
really
bugs.
becoming a trope that we go on adventures where we get fucking nothing. It's so rare we have a profitable adventure.
I mean, the dam.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
I had a knife that cut through anything, and then Hamish died.
Yeah.
So that was the only time I had a magical item.
Didn't he have a tooth that bites through anything as well?
2. He had 2.
He had 2 magic teeth.
But I
he
didn't
fell
know.
into the abyss.
The Gardens of Eden
I
was a great adventure,
got-
but we fucked it up because we're
was,
idiots.
And we
Nah,
did fuck it up
yeah.
because
We're idiots.
No, just the way we
I
think.
didn't, no,
Video game logic
I didn't
and
think through that one all the way. This one,
Nah, this one
no, that's what I'm saying. This one I'm bothered by because there was nothing that should have told us to not explore this.
Well, can I make a counterpoint?
Sure.
It's a retro clone OSR, whatever you want to call it, module. It was a dark cave on a mysterious magical island that had bug people living on it that we knew would not cannibalize, but we knew would eat humans if they were given the chance or permission. And it seemed because was it when they were thrown out of the... She was thrown off the thing, and then they ate the imp companions.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
As soon as
And
they're-
so I was already operating under the assumption that these things were super dangerous and they were just being held back by, like, instructions because they're monsters. They're inhuman monsters.
Also, the 3-foot diameter cave is like...
And that was going to be my final point. We couldn't stand up to walk through that cave, so it wasn't designed... Not that it wasn't designed for us to go there, because obviously it was, because the module, like, let us go there, but it wasn't made for humans to be walking around in.
Right, but the entire island operates under a set of rules, and the things don't attack.
But we don't know what those rules are.
Also, like, no, it doesn't, because, like, at night they all go in their homes and we don't see them, so we don't know if they have...
it wasn't at night.
Yeah, but we don't know if they have, like, shifts, and these were off-shift workers. We don't know anything.
Yeah, because all we knew was that the houses were empty.
Right, I'm saying there's no way we could have known that this would result in our death.
Yeah, not
We
yet.
kinda suspected-
Other than context clues.
We kind of
No,
suspected,
that's what I'm saying.
and,
There
like,
weren't any contacts.
Paul
I just gave
even
you a
said,
list.
like, well, I guess we're just going in their hive.
It was like District 9 from what I saw. Because I'm like,
Sure, but they all
go in and-
operate as like fucking servants. Why would we expect they would attack us on sight?
Because we were out of view of the people controlling them.
I feel...
We weren't where we were
They're
supposed to be.
always out of view of the people
Nah,
controlling
nah,
them.
dude, no.
When they're in your
I
castle,
understand what you're saying, but I think there's more than enough context clues to think, like, we shouldn't go in here.
I guess.
I understand where you're coming from, but I think that, like, we had reasonable... There was reasonable
Then
doubt.
why did nobody say anything to me?
We did.
No.
no, I was
No one
like...
tried to say, don't go in there.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't need to blame yourself. I think everybody understood that we were going into a situation that wasn't like necessarily the smartest choice, but it was like the thing that we decided to do.
I also wasn't really kind of sure what we were supposed to be doing on the island in the in between days. Cause,
Yeah. Like Ryan was literally saying, let's do something. It's better than just sitting around and eating.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
literally what I said.
apparently not.
is there like rumors or anything else for the players to do in between?
There are events that happen if you wander around the island during the day. There's like a whole timeline. So like if you'd gone out during the first day, like there's different encounters depending on stuff. So like if anyone goes out unescorted on the first day, like the apprentices of Ilka the Fae will like try and taunt you into a fight and stuff like that. And you can encounter different characters and things. And I had like different NPCs if you went out as well. So like I was gonna have Bindel R. Stevenson make a cameo. But
Nice.
I guess he's dead now, so
Oh.
Yeah. Seeing Mungo was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad he's also dead.
yeah.
Oh, it was
He's-
during the day. He might have...
Yeah.
Oh, his boat got sucked in anyway. Yeah, he's really dead.
That was a bummer. I thought that was a really nice touch, Dave.
I honestly like the
It's kind
adventure.
of sad he made it this far and then he got killed.
I
by
really
Bindell's
like
actions.
the
Maybe he got
idea.
food poisoning and left a day early.
Oh,
I really
maybe.
like the
I don't know what you
idea.
got it out.
I really like the idea of this adventure too. Like I was really looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Me too.
But
I'm sorry I fucked it up.
No, here's the thing. I saw you as a person that's like, I really like the beach. Let's have a beach day. I know this is weird because
Nothing's got to do with the beach.
no, a dwarf. Like they're like a sapper's version of the beach would be going to a
Okay,
cave
okay, I see
and just enjoying some spelunking. Because in Indiana we have Mammoth Cave, and that's like a huge place to go spelunking, and that's what I thought was going to happen. But
I agree.
But at the same time, I was like, oh shit. The bees don't just like go away.
And literally any
looks
one of us
away.
could have been like, "No, I'm not going in that hole."
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
we have agency.
The bees
You can-
exist, but that doesn't mean
You
they're
can
going to attack
you can feel
no, dude.
you can
Yeah,
feel
no-
I understand what you're saying. I feel like we had some context clues
Like
that
what?
made it.
Fox. I literally
went
gave you
over
a whole
them.
list.
No, nothing
You were
that
like,
you said-
none of those. I accept none of them.
Nothing you said has
Even
indicated
though-
that we would be attacked randomly by things that are under magical compulsion.
We don't even know that they are.
Well,
They could be under a weird contract.
Right. So why would, if they're under a weird contract, they would attack people for no
Invading their
reason?
hive?
Outside
Then
the,
why wouldn't be people told not to go into their hive?
they told us we couldn't like go anywhere with. If we left without Bindel,
Yes, but we
definitely
did
would.
have Bindel.
But
so
it's I don't know.
there
They
was
didn't
nothing
see
to
him
say
either.
We couldn't go into any part of the island without Bindel.
Fox, would you be this upset about this if it hadn't been you who had?
Probably not, but if it had been anyone else who had done this, and we'd still almost died because we were not given any indication that this was not a thing we should do.
Vox, I don't think it's fair for you to say that we didn't get any indication when everybody else at the table has said that we had suspicions that this might be the thing.
Right, but there was nothing from the module that said
Oh,
going
it's
here
perfectly
was-
fair, Robin. It's completely irrational.
I don't agree.
You feel differently than everybody else.
Right.
That's all we're trying to say.
Nothing based on the rules that our characters were given.
Yeah, but
Our
our
only-
characters don't know all the rules of the world.
Yeah, and we can't be told what is and isn't allowed in every situation we go into, because otherwise there wouldn't be any risk of danger and there wouldn't be any
Absolutely,
interest.
And that's the whole point. If we're given the rules, we have the choice to break them. That's the whole point of fucking RPGs.
I would say it's exploration and interacting with characters.
I think it's a safe way to
and
ride the
rules
bus
that you
and
can
meet
choose
crazy
to break.
people without actually going on the bus and meeting crazy people. You know,
Well, I don't know.
I feel like a clue that if we went into tunnels that weren't the main island would have resulted in death would have been enough.
you're still in character. You're like, I went to a cave. I'm a sapper. That's what I do.
It's not just in character.
No, I'm joking.
So I'm disappointed we skipped like the entire adventure that like
Yeah, I know.
A, you did a bunch of work on, and B is like super interesting. I do think this makes like a kind of weird like and cool story at the same time.
And also, I know everybody's just going to say no, but it's not like we post these live. We could always do this a second time, as if we didn't do it the first time, to give us a chance to play the module. And the only advantages that we're going to have so far from what we know is that when the masters fall asleep or die, then the island sinks, and also don't go in that cave.
Damn, you know, if we hadn't done the cathartic at all, we probably could have done that. But I've actually gleaned a lot more from it than just that. Like a lot more.
Like, winning is not winning.
yeah,
that's
like
a-
that.
That's a
Well,
pretty
also
solid
like
argument.
stealing the stuff from the thrones. There's different encounters throughout the day.
So can I make a suggestion for moving forward, is maybe if there's a module and we do have a
Something-
thing where it
something with
collapses
this-
really quickly, we could,
yeah.
instead of having a cathartic, we could be like, do we want to do a take
yeah,
two?
yeah, no, you're absolutely
Actually,
right.
that's a really good idea.
That's a good suggestion.
I have to say, though, it was nice that I got to test some of my Booze Paladin. Like, how did it feel? Because these are extended, or what is it?
I mean, it
Later
seemed really
classes?
the homebrew. It seemed
Yeah,
really
homebrew.
homebrew beer. It seemed really like, from what we saw so far, but it seemed pretty balanced and not like it's jokey, but it didn't seem like a one-off. Like,
I mean, it's got some humor to it. It doesn't feel like a meme character.
yeah.
No, it's got some limitations, but you also have some things.
I'm
It just occurred to me that we only have one core class in the group now.
Oh, wizard, yeah.
Like, Boost Paladin was going to be my choice if you didn't pick it.
Oh, with the stats I had to pick.
No.
Yeah.
But, like, I played a cleric, but a Boost Paladin is
A Pooh's Paladin.
yes,
A Pooh's Paladin.
different enough to play it again without playing the same character.
I play it like I could be just a drunken slob,
So
but
I was
yeah.
very happy that you picked that because that gave me a chance to try something that's completely out of my wheelhouse. I never played those.
My one complaint about the whole encounter in the caves isn't that like it happened or whatever. It's that it feels almost impossible to get out once things start to go bad.
Oh yeah, it feels like a one-way death trap. But I mean, like but I don't. I know you're gonna disagree, Box, and you're gonna get upset by me saying this, or you may. But I really feel like I need to point out that we are playing a retro clone, and sometimes when you play modules, there are things that are designed to be total party wipes, and you just have to hope that you don't go into one.
You know, maybe.
Because I don't know that even, like, higher level characters would necessarily... I mean, you're in, like, the worst version of a box canyon ever with,
Yeah.
like, thousands of enemies that
There
can come
was-
after you.
Another spell I had that probably could have gotten us out too without having to. Actually, no. Half the party would die one way or the other. Never mind.
Like, the fact that you managed it and we all survived is pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's my only complaint about. Like, I had
Kind of
the
Petronus there.
I had the suspicion that like we might be fucking going in there, but like I wanted to explore. Like I honestly felt like we should be doing something, and I didn't realize like if we had explored the town, we would have been doing something.
Yeah, and I don't think you need to necessarily feel so bad about it either, because, like, all three of us have said that we had suspicions that this was not a safe thing to do, so any of the three of us could have been like, based on the thoughts we were already having, could have been like, I'm not going in there, we'll just wait for him to come back out. But
Well-
we all chose to go in.
I mostly thought it would go kind of bad, and then we'd be like, oh fuck, we like took some damage, got into like a
Learned
stupid
a
fight,
thing.
and we could leave. But
Yeah.
then it was like, There's an infinite supply of
Yeah,
bug people.
that's-
7
Two glaives each.
I figured we were getting into a fight, but I guess I wasn't thinking about how you can't move through other people's spaces. I was like, I'm a goat. I'm small. I don't even need to crouch. I can just walk around in here. It'll
But
be
we're all
fine.
crawling.
That's
It's
true.
3 feet
I
long.
thought, we might encounter a thing, but we could kind of hold our way out as we moved. I didn't think it would be an insurmountable number of impossible.
Well, technically it wasn't.
Well, you're right.
To generate the
Without you, it would have been.
bug people, is it 1d8 or how do you generate them? Because you rolled
It's
7.
1d4 a turn.
Oh,
It's 1d4 plus 3 on the first turn.
Wait, per turn or per round?
Sorry,
Round.
Per round.
Yeah.
okay. I really wish I could have Sanctuary or Bless on myself so I can get higher level.
Can you not cast Bless on
You can't cast Bless.
I can't cast Bless because, like, I think Bless on the entire party is super broken. But, like, now I can't get any of the higher levels until I reach a regular level. So, because, like, I rolled an 18.
You're playing DCC as if it were a fair game.
Oh, well, is Bless on myself? Like, is that just too OP?
It's super OP. Like, my shield fucking mercurial effect is broken as fuck.
Okay.
Like, that's giving me a +4 to the spells. If it was just the magic staff, like, that's only a +2 to only 3 spells. And then it's just my normal modifiers. I feel like that's fine. But, like, that comboed with the shield gives a +6 to 3 of my core spells. Plus my level, that's +5. So that's 6 plus, that's 11. Plus my int modifier, that's +14. So, like, there's like a 50% chance every time I cast any of those 3 spells, it's max level. The any modifier that is more than like +2, and the fact that they can stack is super fucking broken in DCC, and the game doesn't hold up under that, even though it's in the game that you can do that.
Okay.
Anyway, I guess that's our cathartic for
I hope it was a little cathartic.
You might want to.
what are we calling this one? Because I don't learn the names till later. So
The Wizards Not Tournament.
The name of the tournament, or the name of the module, is Enter the Dagon.
oh, that's so good because it's like Enter the Dragon, but Enter the Dagon. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to #EatLions.
Hashtag Eat
Give
Lions.
us an iTunes review.
Yep,
Follow
iTunes
us
review.
on- we have a Facebook still, right?
Yeah, you can follow us
I
on.
don't think we use the Facebook much.
If you want, the Facebook only cross posts from Instagram. So if you use Facebook but not Instagram for some reason, you can follow us at Dorker Realms Pod on Facebook.
The Discord would be cool. It's pretty
Yeah,
dead in
come
there.
join the Discord.
I'm really tired of just hanging out by myself in the Discord with the occasional meme from Danny.
Follow
Yeah.
the Discord to hear Bindello Johnson's ideas and ravings on whatever he feels like.
I'll talk to anyone. I'm really bored.
I've posted 2/3 of the memes in there so far, which is to say, I've posted 2 memes.
And look for me out in the Los Angeles and Orange County area. I'll be driving Uber and then recommending it to you.
You should just play it when you pick people up and be like, "This is cool, huh?
You
Good,
guys
right?"
talk a lot about sex.
All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. See you next week.
Bye. That does it for today's episode of Dorker Realms. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly of all, tune in next week.